Oh yeah, baby! Oh, this is my first time, dropping into the game, and the music just hits you. Oh, it's so good! Here we go, finally. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy in HD, baby! Look at this episode select and everything. Oh, can't wait. So, hello ghouls and goblins, welcome to the seminal Spider Monkey Plays. We're going to be getting into some Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Let's go! Such a good intro! Oh, here we go, let's get into it. Although actually, before we get into it, just as I announced we're going to get into it, let's just give us a high transparency, wait time, IGY elements. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's go. Oh sweet, look at that. Okay, let's do it. April 20th, 9:37 AM. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Panicked! I'm sweaty! I can admit it. I'm nervous. Ah, good morning. Good morning, sir! You look tense, Justice. Wound up tight. Wound up, sir? No! I'm loose, I'm fine! That's screeching noises. Is that your voice? I suppose it's to be expected. Your first trial and it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, eh? I'm fine! I got up at 5 AM to do my Cords of Steel voice workout. I'm fine. Ah, that explains it. I did detect a certain rasping quality to your screech. I overdid it again. As you know, your client today is a very good friend of mine, and I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift. Drift gotten, sir. I'm all over that drift. As it happens, I dined with him the night of a murder, and we can't let this case fall through. Yes! No, I'm fine, sir. One more thing. Don't say you're fine quite so much. People might take you the wrong way. I'll be preparing our case. You might want to introduce yourself to the client. My name is Apollo Justice. If it isn't clear already, I'm a new attorney. And today is my first trial. Not that I'm worried or anything. The defendant has been accused of murder. My boss wants to help him out, of course, and so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. Not him. No way. Oh, our scruffy boy. Hello. Oh, look at him in HD. Oh, just having a mini orgasm again. Whoa! Good morning, Morning, good. Morning. It's all up to you today. First trial. Nervous. Meeting him. Cardiac arrest. I think I'm supposed to say something. Help. So, you're, Fine! I'm fine! Mr. Fine, is it? I did remember you having an odd name. Well, you're off to a great start. Are you sure you're okay? I mean, with me? Mr. Gavin is a top-notch defense attorney, and he's your friend, so why? You'll see. Huh? You can do it. Be confident. I'm really sorry this happened to you. I mean, It's time. Shall we? Yes, sir! Okay, I need to focus. First trial. Here comes justice! Oh yeah, here we go, baby. Here comes justice. April 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh, Judgy, how you doing? How's your face? The court is now in session.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is fine. I mean ready, Your Honor. Oh, mind going blank. Don't panic!
Too late!
Your name was Mr. Justice? Then this is your first trial. Yes, Your Honor. But I'm fine, really. Are you quite sure? Your voice sounds a bit strained. Okay, Mr. Gavin. Yes, Your Honor. I was under the impression that you would be heading up this case. That was my intention, yes. However, a defense attorney must always see to his client's wishes, and my client specifically requested Mr. Justice. Well, of course he wants justice, but to entrust his case to this greenhorn, why? I do not exaggerate when I say that you're the best defense attorney in town, Mr. Gavin, and I am the best person at giving exposition. Okay, so Gavin's got real trial experience, fine, but does he have cords of steel? Then let's begin. The defendant may enter the courtroom. Oh, sweet pea. Look at you. All grown up. ... This is truly an unfortunate turn of events. I'm sorry we had to meet again under these circumstances. Long time no see, Mr. Wright. Let's put the past behind us, shall we? These days I'm merely Phoenix Wright, piano player. Mr. Wright, how could this have happened? I won't speak of it further, then. If the prosecution would be so kind as to explain the charges, Mr. Payne?
To think I saw you enter this room a fresh attorney, and now I'll see you leave in chains.
Ah, Winston Payne, subtle as ever, I see.
The crime occurred at the Borscht Bowl Club, a Russian restaurant. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, took the victim, a customer, and he hit him wham on the head, smack. Killed him cold.
A customer at the restaurant, you say? And the defendant, you say he was?
The pianist for the club, it seems.
Phoenix Wright. A pianist?
This is the weapon that took the victim's life. A bottle of grape juice. Grape juice is apparently our defendant's drink of choice.
Fun fact, apparently Shu Takumi, who's the creator of the first 4 Ace Attorney games, his favorite drink is grape juice, so there was kind of an iffy thing, it's like, oh, is it a not mistranslation, are they censoring the grape juice, is it supposed to be wine? Apparently it's just supposed to be grape juice, because Shu Takumi liked the grape juice, and the Ace Attorney team just put it in the game. That's fun, a fun fact for you all. The court accepts the deadly bottle as evidence. Deadly bottle added to the court record. Ooh, watch out for the bottle! It's gonna get you! It's deadly, you see. There's something to note, Justice. All evidence is filed in the court record. Make a practice of checking it frequently. The court record, right. I've heard of that. Use R1 to look at the evidence so far. Ooh, how long did I yearn for one of these? Just putting it on makes me feel ready. Oh, we can examine these. Oh, look at this! Look at the examining! There's a number inscribed on the back of the badge. There are many numbers like it, but this one is mine. Proof that I'm an attorney. It's weirdly close to the whole gun thing. Like, there are many guns like this, but this one's mine. Weird, Apollo. Weird. To tell the truth, I get a happy feeling inside just looking at it. Yeah, you do, my boy. Okay. What else? Smith's autopsy report. The time of death was around 2 AM, April 17th. Death caused by single blow to the forehead. Shadi Smith. A bit of an unusual name. Just so you know, I have played this before, obviously, like, I've been reacting as if I have played this before, but I'll state it outright. So, I'll do my best to avoid spoilers. I'll probably just be very cheeky about it. Yep, that's a corpse. And this is the deadliest bottle in existence. Watch out for the grapes! Grape juice! How long has it been since I drank grape juice? Apparently, it's Mr. Wright's favorite drink. I wonder how well it goes with borscht. Probably badly. Has anyone ever had borscht? What even is borscht? This bottle is completely empty. Thank you, Apollo. It is. It is empty. Oh. All in HD. I love these renders as well. The thing is, like, I felt like the Apollo Justice sprites were slightly more detailed, so they kind of lend themselves a bit more to being sort of tidied up this way, whereas like in the original Ace Attorney trilogy doesn't quite look as good, but like, nah, I'm into this. Oh, love it. I'm confident in your ability to handle this. Right, just use R1. Sounds like it's time for some hands-on action.
So, the victim was a customer at this restaurant. But just who was this, Shadi Smith fellow?
We believe you was a traveler, Your Honor.
A traveler?
You mean Romani? It's crazy how many games will just go out of their way to like characterize Romani-coded characters as anything other than Romani. Like, very clearly Shadi Smith is Romani. Like, the whole thing in this game is like circus and like tricks, and like that's such a Romani thing, you know, and the disrespect.
According to his passport, he must have been out of the country for a number of years. He had only returned to this country recently, though his place of residence is unclear.
And he have some sort of connection with the defendant?
That, too, is unclear at present, Your Honor. We believe they first met at the Borscht Bowl Club on the night of the crime.
If they had only just met, then why murder? Perhaps the victim slighted the defendant's piano playing.
That doesn't appear to have been the case. No, the motive have nothing to do with the defendant's lack of playing skill. At least not piano playing. And I'll let this photo explain what I mean. As we can see, a game of poker is in progress at the scene of the crime.
Wait a second. Isn't poker gambling? That's a crime in and of itself!
God forbid. They move chips around and play cards. Ooh.
Indeed, it appears our defendant has fallen to becoming the basest sort of criminal.
Objection!
Yes, Christoph. It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim, yet it was only that. A game in the purest sense. A competition, Your Honor.
A competition?
Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passions. Only the cards, their back wreathed in blue flame, know its final outcome.
Come again?
The cards on the table had blue backs, Your Honor. I believe the defense was waxing poetic in an attempt to mystify those present and impress women.
I don't think Kristoff's into women. Ooh, Winston, no, I don't think he is.
That will be our first order of business here then. Is Kristoff into men or women? To find out more about this fatal game of cards.
Does he know something? Does Sweet Pea know something? It was a very telling ellipses.
Very well, defendant. You will testify to the court about the poker competition held at the night of the crime.
So, another bit of context. So, in Japan, gambling's illegal, so they kind of crack down a lot harder on it. A fun manga about this whole kind of thing is Kaiji the Ultimate Survivor. Really freaking good. Great anime, great manga. But yeah, so the idea that Phoenix is kind of fallen into this, it's a lot more like, I guess, ashamed in Japan, you know? Yeah, that's a whole thing. My pleasure. This is it! My first trial! Here goes nothing! Witness testimony. I am a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. The room where we play, and the competition in there are the club's main attractions. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. And that's all it is. A game. And our customers are happy. Please ignore the sirens if you can hear them. We live in East London, where the sirens are as common as the birds. And the birds actually aren't that common. So the sirens are more common than the birds, is really what I'm saying.
A pianist who can't play piano?
Better than a defense attorney who can't defend.
Well, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you, Winston? Ooh, you dickhead.
Oh, very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Right, Your Honor. My first cross-examination. Don't blow it. Are you alright? You're sweating bullets. Bullets? What? It's a figure of speech, Justice. Your voice sounds strained and raspy, too. Give me 1 second, gang. I just gotta give my cat some treats. She's just waiting very expectantly. Very polite. Oh, there you go, man. One of my cat's names is Blue. That's the one waiting for the treats. It's a fun little seminal spider fact for you. My brain feels strained and raspy, sir. You've watched me perform cross-examinations many times. As though you've never done one yourself, have you? Care for a refresher? What to do? Should I ask Mr. Gavin for a refresher course in cross-examination? Should we? Nah, we're good. We're all professionals here. We all went to law school. If you didn't go to law school, you're not legally allowed to watch this video. But you are allowed to lie about it. So just say that you did. No need for help here, sir. I've got this one covered. I think you'd better do more than think. You know it, or you do not. I'm fine! The cords of steel are ready for battle. Whew. My weapons, press and present. Find any inconsistencies, any lies in the testimony, and reveal them to the court. That is cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it.
Do it, come on! Inconsistencies, lies! Phoenix Wright, do it!
As if Phoenix Wright would never lie. It's up to me to prove it.
The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Ooh, that's fun. They make them smaller this time, though. I don't know if I like that. I prefer, because in the other games, when those, like, sliding eyes would kind of slide on, they'd be a lot bigger. So, there's a fun little fact for you. Okay, Sweet Pea. I'll probably go through and just press everything, get all the dialogue going. You can hardly play? Oh, I play sometimes, when customers demand it. So I play them one song, and that's usually all they want. Is that supposed to be a boast just now? The title of pianist is a mask, a respectable face I wear for the world at large.
Then why are you really at the Borscht Bowl Club?
They pay you just to play poker? That would seem to be the case. I am a professional after all.
Do I detect pride in that statement? Are you proud of yourself? You got a little pride flag under that hat of yours? It's just hard for an honest, hard-working member of society like me to imagine. Imagine someone like me who puts working-class people into little boxes before they die. Ooh, it's very hard for that to be imagined for me.
Yes, your imagination was always a bit limited, Winston.
Boy, yes! Oh, the burn. The burn. Oh, Phoenix.
Oh, what?
I've played poker for 7 years in that little room, and I've never lost once.
What?
You see why the customers come now? Defeat the undefeated poker champion. It's quite a draw. That is, I'm quite a draw.
Wait, you've never lost once? Not even one time?
As I said, I'm a professional. He's played poker for 7 years and not lost once? Is that even possible? The room in the crime scene photo is an attraction? It is quite a history, actually. The Borscht Bowl Club used to be a gathering spot for black market types back in the day.
Black market? That little was a burp. Just had to announce it, otherwise it's a bit rude to burp and not announce it to everyone on the internet, you know?
All in the past. Things like the black market are only on the silver screen nowadays. Suffice it to say that there are a lot of deals being made under the table. Right there in that room.
A smoky room, gambling hoods. You know, just looking at this picture makes me feel bad.
Oh, Judgy. Oh, I missed him.
The bosses gather around the table, cutting deals safe from the eyes of the law. Meanwhile, a goon keeps watch through a small window. I can practically picture it now. That window does look like it would be good for keeping a lookout, but little else. That room had a few other tricks to it, though it was common knowledge to our regulars. At any rate, they come to play poker in a room steeped in history. Despite the dark past, it was all just good fun. Good, clean fun.
Clean fun, eh? 2 decks of cards.
A simple measure to prevent cheating. If you alternate 2 decks, no one can slip in cards.
There's something else I noticed. In addition to the cards on the table, there are some lying scattered on the floor.
Precisely. Cards on the table, cards upon the floor, each one forming a complete deck. A crime scene painted blue by a sad sweep of cards. It's poetic, really. Incidentally, we used 2 types of cards at the club. One deck of cards was red, and the other blue.
As I recall, in poker you make 5 card hands. And I can see how it would be easy to cheat.
Yes, a game of hands.
Huh? Who?
This competition you're talking about, I believe the court understands the nature of the game sufficiently.
Yeah, that's right. It was a simple game, after all.
Are you sure?
Huh?
People are not murdered over simple games, Mr. Justice. Trust me, I've killed so many over Uno. Defendant, you are in the room the very moment the crime occurred, and yet you claim no connection to the crime.
Now that's strange.
What's strange?
I was testifying about the competition that night. Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honor. Of course, I expected to hear a cry for objection from the defense.
Alf! I completely let that one slip by. Don't despair yet, Justice. Sir? Right. There's something I would like to make clear. Namely, your connection to the case at hand. And I'd like to hear it from you. Sure. Why not?
Very well. The defendant will amend his testimony.
Just one little press, and I've got myself a whole new testimony.
Yeah, you do, Apollo.
I plead silence regarding the murder, but I will say, I never touched the murder weapon.
Is that so, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'm gonna press it first, and then we'll come back with some evidence, baby.
Silence! The defendant has the right to refuse to testify, and I haven't forgotten everything about the law. But why? That clearly puts you at a disadvantage! And it's your job to turn that around in our favor, yes?
Great. Like I didn't have enough to do already!
Justice, didn't you detect anything odd about that testimony?
Huh?
Wait, something he said did ring a little strangely. Just one thing. No, what was it? When you figure it out, I suggest presenting evidence. Evidence that contradicts the testimony. A contradiction in Mr. Wright's testimony? But why? Why, I'd better check the court record. I can't imagine Mr. Wright lying in the testimony. Isn't it a bit early to be jumping to conclusions? This is your first cross-examination. Take it slow. If you need more information, do not forget to press. Right, I got it. I'm fine. Time to listen to that testimony again.
Oh, Apollo. Let's go. That's all it is, a game and our customers are happy. Oh, we haven't pressed this yet.
So, you claim you weren't gambling?
That's right. It was simply a game.
You didn't bet any money? Not even a little? The only thing at stake in our game was pride itself.
Ho, well put, Mr. Wright. I've got a mind to play a hand of poker myself. The stakes, your fate!
Can we get back to the trial now? Yeah, let's go. What you saying, right? What you saying? Objection, baby!
So you say you didn't touch the murder weapon? This grape juice bottle, right? So I said.
Something the matter, Mr. Justice?
Too bad our new defense attorney never learned how to play dumb.
What's this, Mr. Payne?
Examine the bottle in question, you see, and it was covered with the defendant's fingerprints.
Objection! No need to shout, Mr. Justice. I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
Excess yelling can damage the judge's ears and our case. But what about my court of steel? Oh.
Okay, I think that's where we're going to leave it, folks. Thank you for joining me on the first part of Apollo Justice Trilogy. Oh, I love this game so much. If you love it too, drop a like, drop a share, drop a subscribe. And comment, you know, what's your favorite thing about Apollo Justice? I freaking love Apollo. He's my sweet boy. I will carry him in my little pocket. If I ever could shrink him down, I just would. Anyway, catch y'all later, and thank you so much for being here.